Hello and welcome, this is Melsgunner, and we're back with some more Wargame Red Dragon. In the last video, I had the initial setup and introduction of the campaign. A couple turns went by without any event, but finally the enemy has advanced into this territory and is attacking me, or at least I'm thinking they will do so in the next turn. We also have a possible engagement over here in this naval zone, and as much as I could initiate this combat now, and I am very tempted to do so, I think we're better off just holding off and letting the enemy do things. Now, if they don't attack me here, that is a little bad because that does tie me up. And we do have a unit coming in from over here. Now, to be totally honest with you, I don't know what this is. So I don't know. More than likely, it's going to get to where we are over here before I'm able to get one of my ships over, even if I start moving now. But that is a little bit of a threat. So one thing I am going to do that I had initially talked myself out of is I am going to move this attack helicopter group into this combat. And the reason I'm going to do that is just to give me a little bit more fighting potential in here. The problem is just that they have a lot of air power here. I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to use these helicopters, but I still think that's the right call just because we may need it in some situations. So let's go ahead and end the turn and let the enemy do what they're going to do. Okay, we have another little message here. Our in-depth reconnaissance operations report the presence of 2 ready-to-move Chinese helicopter regiments and as many Marines. Okay. We think they are preparing for a double landing on our coast. So they're going to go here and here. They're going to land here and here. Well, we've already kind of prepared for this landing. But if they're helicopters, then I'm not sure if I could stop them. Okay. Well, it's their turn. Ah, okay, that is helicopters over there. They have moved their Marines in over here. They have started this combat. So we do have an edge in cohesion, 16 to 13, so 3-point advantage there. I get to start with 1,800 points. They start with 1,650. Morale's the same, but they have a lot more points worth of stuff. So, wow, I need more than 3,000 points to defeat them, despite having 2 morale. Okay. This is going to be a tough one for sure. They don't have a lot of anti-air assets. They only have 12, so we may be able to dominate them in the air, but they do have a lot of air power. So they've got 6 of these air superiority fighters, and then most of the rest of their fighters do have air-to-air missiles, even if they are more set up for, ground attack and stuff like that. All right. Looks like, as far as the map goes, we have a lot of points here that we could take that would give us 4 points. We may want to try and tie all those down. But the big problem is the enemy has a lot of armor. If we look at their composition here, we've got tank, a lot of tanks. And we know what the enemy likes to do when they have a lot of tanks. They like to clump them all in one big ball, and they use them as a hammer, and they just go, well, let's say we deployed here, 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 to try and get as many points as we could. They just take that big hammer, and they go smash, 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 one at a time. And by having my force disperse like that, the enemy would dominate me. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this. We'll have to see. But let's launch the battle. And we're going to play this one out as we go. Now, our helicopters could be very valuable if they didn't have those planes. We'd be able to kind of dominate and dictate things, but we don't have that. So, okay, they're starting me off over here. This is going to be harder to hold down, so I think we move this guy over here. Take a look at what we got. So, okay, the Grizzly, all right. We only have one of those, and that's going to be that Canadian battalion. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that because we don't want to lose the Canadian battalion based off of... let me play some... There we go. Based off of losing that one command vehicle. But we are going to put this guy back here. So do we want to try and hold all these zones? I think I'm going to go for it, but it's going to be tough. So... put another one of these guys over in this wood, I guess. We'll put another one of these guys over in this wood. Now, I don't know if it's wise to put a command vehicle in here, as there's a very high likelihood we'll lose it, because they could, as I said, just take their big ball of tanks and just drive them down here. And with the ridge being the way it is, I wouldn't see them until they're pretty close range, so it's going to be tough to deal with them. It would be kind of an obvious move to put some stuff in the woods here, but I think that stuff would get knocked out so fast. I don't think it would provide me much benefit. So, what do we got here? We've got infantry. Unfortunately, only 500 meters is our anti-tank weapon. We have the SAS, which have longer range anti-tank weapons. And interestingly enough, they have anti-air too, so that could actually save me a little bit. Now, these guys aren't that expensive, the anti-air unit, but if you think about it, it's like having a anti-tank and an anti-air unit in one. So it could save me some density, perhaps. We do have a little bit of a, I guess it's an anti-tank unit. They just have SMGs and anti-tank weapons. So, again, 700 meters. Then we have the Milan anti-tank weapon. Now, this is a lot better range, but I'm not sure how we're going to do this. All right, well, let's focus over here first. So, I'm going to grab a full platoon. Let's say we put them in this building here. We've got a good sight line here. As soon as they come out of the woods here, we'll be able to start hitting them. Now, we have a ridge here, which will probably block line of sight over here. So let's just grab a normal Fusilier group. We could grab the Grizzly, or I'm sorry, the Grizzly, that's the transport. The Maw, I guess, infantry, which is that anti-tank unit. We don't really have much of a threat of infantry. You know, that's actually probably not a bad call. They are only 5 points more expensive. So let's go with that. Let's do a full platoon. We'll put them in here. They've got a little bit better range, and I'm hoping by the time any armor would clear this ridge, they'll be within that 700 meters that we need. Maybe. I don't know. That 700 meters is pretty close. Okay, we've done that. Let's get a logistics vehicle over here to rearm with. So put them, let's say, right here. And let's go ahead and get that anti-air unit over here. I don't think we're going to deploy the SAS over here. So get a full platoon. Why not? Put them in here. So we got supply for our anti-tank weapons and also the anti-air weapons. So we're pretty good there. This is going to be tough to hold down. I think the idea we'll probably go with is more of an infantry-based defense. Here we could do more vehicles. I'm going to go with the Milan guys because they're not too expensive. We'll do a full platoon here. We'll probably put some logistics trucks. What do we have as for anti-air or any support? So we've got some artillery. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, I even forgot about these guys. So this can attack all three things. So this will be pretty valuable to use. They're probably expensive though. Yeah, 110 points. So 2 of those should do. We'll grab 2 trucks. I really would love to have a forward operating base in here. That would really help. Put one there, and we'll put the other one here. Kind of rearm stuff as we go. Do we want to hold this down as well? We're not going to hold this down. Maybe we want to hold this down. Okay, we'll do that. Grab one of these guys, and we'll put it, where would be the best place to put this? I mean, I guess there's woods right on the edge here. Yeah. Hopefully that's within the line. Sometimes the things can be tricky as far as that's concerned. All right, so we won't really hold this down, or at least attempt to, except for infantry. So I'm going to try and do that. Let's say we use the SAS here. So I'm just a little concerned about the tanks in our range. If we have some anti-tank infantry back here, we might be able to hit them from a decent range as they come over this ridge. They might just come into the woods, though, and that would be a little problematic. But we're infantry. Oh, we've already deployed all these guys. Never mind. Whew. I don't know what we're going to do here. How do you hold this down? I think the tanks will just be able to roll over me. And if I can't hold this, I can't hold this. Easily, anyway. Maybe we back some of this off rather than do a full platoon here. Yeah, I'm going to modify this setup over here. But I think we will do these guys, and we'll put them in here. Gives them some distance. We'll get them a logistics truck to rearm them. And we'll give them some anti-air assets just so they're not bombed into oblivion. Where am I going? And we'll put them in this building. Okay. Now for infantry support. So we keep going with the Grizzlies? Are the SAS going to be an option? Maybe. Again, I'm a little afraid that they'll just stay outside the range and just hammer me. We could put, we have the, these guys. We could put them in this wood section here. I think they'd get murdered real fast, though, if a big block of tanks come in here. Okay, how many of these SAS guys do we have? Only 6. Do a platoon. Oh, oops. Okay, so they're in helicopters, so they're in groups of 2. All right, we'll do 3 of them. I'm putting them outside the buildings because they can't actually drop off if they're in there. So we'll put them in there. We either put them here or here. And then maybe we go with another platoon of these guys, or we just go normal infantry as backup. At 525 meters is really short. Sure, we'll go with another platoon of these guys. Alternatively, we put them over here. We use them kind of as a rear support in case these guys go this way. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. And we can always move them up to where we want them. And I don't know what else to do with that. I think this is a bad deployment. I think this is going to get my guys killed. All right, well, let's start getting our vehicles and other things. So these guys are nice and cheap. We've got 12 of them. This is more recoilless rifles, so we've got 12 of them. Let's grab 4 of these guys. We'll put them in the woods here. Give us a little bit of extra support. I think they get murdered real fast, but, you know, it's better than nothing. We'll do another platoon. Let's use these guys in here to help support this area. Okay, and then I do want some air power here. This costs 130. That's the thing I most want, so we'll grab one of those. It does have the potential of firing off air-to-air missiles, so yeah, we'll go with that. And then vehicles. So the strikers are 40 points. These are 20. Let's go with the more cost-effective thing here. We do have the support as far as supply here. Put that there. Okay, so I only have 85 points left. Jeez. Okay. Let's go with we've got 8 of these guys and 8 of these. So we'll go 1, 2 from there. Or there. 1, 2. Put them in here. Okay. And then just to over here to have some semblance of defense, I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3 infantry. And we'll put them up in this building. Or this building. And just as a backup over here in case we need them. Alright, I don't know if I like this deployment. But we're going to try and make it work. And hopefully it does. Okay. Let's go to very slow. And launch. I'll start by just going like this and hitting unload. Over here. Hitting unload. And I don't really have any infantry over here, so we just hit unload over here. Go to bullet time. Alright. Trucks that have supply need to turn off fuel so we don't waste it all on that. Okay. Done so. Let's kind of order these guys so that they're at the edge. Order this guy in here. Order this guy in here. Okay, we've done that. These guys should be offloading. Looks like they're going in the building that I wanted them to go in. Let's have them move over this way. The helicopters have offloaded. We don't need them where they are anymore. We'll tell them to go over here. They don't have any rockets or anything, so it's not going to really help me too much. Okay, so our vehicles. Not sure they're going to be much help. So let's start over here. So I'll have one come over here just for like kind of support. I'll have one come over here for kind of support. And then this one is just going to come over here and help kind of keep an eye on that. Should be everything over here. They're already set up. Have I told you to turn off fuel? Nope, I haven't. Good. Okay. All right. They're going to have all tanks, so these 50 caliber machine guns aren't going to do a whole lot. I'll have this group come over here. I'll have this group come over here. And this guy, I don't really know what we're going to do just yet. I guess we could have him kind of watch this road. Enemy may try and flank in here and destroy me in that way. Okay. Looks like we're more or less set up. I think I told this guy to go somewhere. You have fuel off. Pretty sure I already told this guy to have fuel off, and I'm fairly certain I told the other ones to have fuel off. So, all right. I'm a little bit nervous about this fight. We have a lot of points to make up on the enemy. I'm going to focus on air power early, as I don't know what else to spend it on. We could use these guys as scouts if we wanted to, but that's kind of risky to do so. I didn't actually check what kind of recon we had, what kind of recon forces. Tell these guys to group up into a bigger group, if it will let me. No, it doesn't let these guys be in more than a group of 2, so that's fine, I guess. All right, we have enough for another one of these dudes, but I'm going to grab an F4 or 2 initially, as we'll need the air coverage, in my opinion. Although if we're going to be facing a lot of tanks, we might want to get another tornado out. Okay, we can afford another tornado. Let's get that one out. And then after that, I guess I'll start trying to get tanks. Just to give us support in the areas we'll need it. Another F4 Phantom. All right, now it's tank time. All right, speaking of tanks, got a helicopter and we got a platoon of tanks coming in. Let's try and hit these guys. Get the recon helicopter. Oh, we already got him. Let's tell this guy to evac. So I'll try and adjust these guys as needed to where the tanks are headed. Another helicopter here. And maybe some anti-air assets. So that's artillery.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Where's that artillery landing? It's landing over here. How the hell do they even see me over here? Have these guys kind of move. Move the trucks a little bit out of the way. Okay, there's the tanks. Where'd that recon helicopter go? I mean, we did land some of those bombs close. I guess we get some more tornadoes in here.
Where do you need us, son?
Okay. See if we can get... it looks like we did some casualties on the enemy. Okay, they're going after me here. Apparently they're outranging me, so I'm just going to have these guys back off. might take some casualties in my attempt, but guess I'll get the last of the tornadoes out.
Sky is ours.
Okay, put that there. I'm not sure where those are going to land. I might be on target. Then again, maybe not. Okay. This guy's the one that's in line.
Target in sight. Adjusting aim.
He already dropped his bombs. I might have been late on that. I tried to lead. Looks like those are going to be on target. Okay, we got enemy coming in here. Okay, it looks like we got out of there in time. They're going after where the wombats were. Okay. Let's get our tanks in here. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit more points for that to happen. So, we've got anti-tank crap here.
Recce ready, sir.
Looks like some of our stuff can hit them, some of our stuff can't. Which is fine, I guess. But artillery may be a little hard to deal with. Let's have this guy come over and see if he can get over there to help resupply. We moved him initially because the artillery was coming in. The rockets I don't think are going to do us much good. They could take out some of these tanks if they're really thin-skinned, but I just don't think so. So I think it's better to wait for the tanks. We are getting a lot of points a second, so it shouldn't take too long. Okay, we got more artillery coming in. I want to see where it lands. I think it's landing where they think my wombat is, which is fine.
You sure it's safe, sir?
Okay, we should have enough points for a platoon of tanks now, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the chieftain tanks, the cheapo ones. We don't have as many of these, but I would like to get them deployed. And we want them in directly in this combat as soon as possible. So we're going to deploy from this this side. So I'm going to put them right up in here. We may have to alter where they're going to go, but for now, seems to be doing the trick. We're doing okay over here. These guys are holding out nicely. You could always have them go and get resupplied later. How are these guys doing? All right, they've got a lot of missiles in that, so... Okay, let's go to very slow. I'm gonna have to keep my eyes out for air power, though, so I can get these F4s out as quickly as possible. We got more artillery coming in.
Without us.
They still don't know where I am. They're just firing where they think I am. Okay, we're getting more casualties here. From the side. That's good. That's probably close enough. Let's just tell them to stop so they can rearm. There we go. Okay, now these guys are starting to open up. Artillery's still landing in that one spot. We've got our planes. Let's go to bullet time real quick. Okay, we've got a truck coming in. That's not really a threat. Let's put one. Put that there. Put the other one. Trying to lead them a little bit here. I'll try and guide them in as we go. Matter of fact, it looks like these guys have stopped, so we don't need to lead them as much. I say that just as they move a bit. No, they're not moving too much. Okay, that looks like it's going to be on target. Okay, those should be right on target. They're moving now, but it's probably a little too late for them.
They spotted us.
Okay. Fortunately, we didn't do a lot of casualties there. Okay, what's happening over here? We've got a lot of engagements going on over here. We did lose our one wombats. Go to bullet time real quick. We don't have any engagements going on over here, so we're just fine. We're already out of ammo here. Jeez.
Go ahead. Over.
So there's no point in keeping this truck where he is. Get another truck up in there, as it seems like rearming these guys is very valuable, as they are doing pretty heavy casualties to the enemy. Our tanks are on the way. Get another tank platoon in here. We have a lot more points to work with. I'm going to get the Chieftain Mark 10s in here. And we'll have them come up this way, where it seems like the other action is going on. But we can always redeploy them somewhere else if we need to. I mean, honestly, it seems like we're handling the two combat zones pretty well. Okay, let's go to very slow. How are we doing on supply? We're out. So that's bad. Send these guys away, and we'll get more logistics in here. Let me bullet time that so that I can get that working the way I want it to. So we'll grab... We don't have a lot more of these trucks. So I'm going to put just one in here, and then I'm going to grab one of these Chinooks. I'm going to put the other one in behind the woods here. Okay. We have the... One logistics truck hasn't shown up yet. Okay, we've got the ability to drop bombs now. I'm not sure if these guys are moving yet or not, but we're going to go ahead and keep dropping on them. I'm going to go ahead, at this point, we're going to grab a Harrier. Grab this Harrier and go after this guy. We might be able to take out the thin skin of a recon unit with rockets. Alright. Fortunately, I've already dropped the bombs. Let's see if we can reorient him before he drops. Okay. Go to very slow. Okay, it's probably a little late. Okay, Harrier, we're going to reorient on somebody else. These look like light things, so... Boom, we got one. Okay. Well, let's keep getting air power then, if it's working. They're not stopping me. Okay. These are light units, so we can hit them with rockets. They might not be alive much longer. Let's get these guys out of there, because they're going to eat artillery shells if we don't. Okay, we're running out of missiles here. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, let's get the F4 to knock this recon guy out. Grab another Harrier. And we'll hit this guy. Okay. Hopefully the F4 has got a good solution here. Okay, that missed. Go after this. Actually go after this, because it's on... Ah. They've got an attack helicopter coming in. I want to take that out. What's going on? Okay, it looks like they've cut this out. Could probably come over here. Yeah, our F4 is coming in to knock this guy out. I think he's staying within. Get our Harrier out on this. Okay, get this guy firing here. Switch to this. Might not be able to reorient fast enough. Okay, we'll tell him to evac. Okay, Harriers are coming in for a run on this guy. Okay, took him out. Tell them to evac. They're not going to do it already. Okay, we got a baddie here. Let's drop some bombs in that area. Where is that artillery coming from? I see you. Where is it landing? Back off here a bit. Let's turn the fuel off on this guy. Okay. And the Chinook's already out. And you're refueling, which I don't want you to do. So the Chinook's going to come over here. Helicopters, go ahead and land. Harrier, go ahead and evac. You, go ahead and land. We might be able to knock this guy out. Let's try and double prong him here. Okay, this is bad. Fortunately, I don't have any anti-air assets. Well, we have this guy here. Try and distract him. He didn't lose a tank, unfortunately. Please take these guys out. There we go. Okay, let's get this tank out of here so it doesn't continue to take casualties. Let's back this guy off. There we go. We've got some anti-air missiles coming in. Let's get some more logistics out. So I need a Chinook to come in here and land over here. Yeah, I think I got this guy. They'll keep coming after me with helicopters. We'll get them with Harriers, though. Another Harrier out there. Okay, we got enemy contact here. Back this guy off. Go after this guy. Another helicopter. Might be able to hit him with cannons and things. Man, they were really going after me with these helicopters. Which is fine by me. Let's just evac these guys. They're probably not going to do much here. We go after this guy instead with the rockets? Probably. That's probably the wise move. Alright, we need more stuff. Get a tank platoon. And we'll send it up this way. We've got our tank platoon over here. Let's put it over here. I would like more of this anti-air stuff. Especially as we're being attacked by helicopters. So, we'll put it in here. And then, Chinook, go ahead and turn off your fuel. We're going to grab another one. And we're just going to put it over here to help back these guys up. Alternatively, I could put it over here somewhere. Yeah, sure, what the hell. Okay, we took some fire over here, I'm noticing. Let's put them over here. I don't know if we took out the artillery or not. The SAS will hopefully be able to knock these guys out of the air. Hopefully they have the missiles. It looks like they do. Okay, this guy's out of stuff, so we'll send him back. I mean, we are running desperately low on supplies here. Let's get another Chinook out, and we'll put him over here. Okay. Very slow. All right. What else do we need here? There's enemy over here, so we should probably worry about that. Let's get some vehicles. Grab a platoon of these guys. Come over here. Just keep these guys where they are. And we'll grab a platoon of... what? Tanks? I don't have a lot more tanks, so... We go with a platoon of these guys. And if I were to do that, switch these guys around a little bit. So you guys are going to go in here, and you guys are going to go, you guys. They're not out on the map already. Okay, they're there. There. All right. It's good. Not sure what's going on here, but my anti-air assets are taking my air-to-air assets are taking a really long time
Guardian Angel.
to get where I need them to be. Back this guy off. Okay, we got another helicopter out. They keep sending more and more helicopters after me. Okay, chieftains firing away at something. Another tank. Tell them to stop. Okay, now we've got our stuff. And we got something coming in here. I think we can handle it over here, though. I need to really worry. Okay. Let's have our F4 just go out and knock this guy out. Turn this guy's fuel off. Okay. Switch that on. Trying to get the Chinooks in here so we get more missiles. Okay.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Go over here. Carrier, attack this. It is a lighter vehicle. I think you can handle it. We got something here.
Is ours.
After that. I don't know if that's necessarily wise. The chieftain's taking care of it. Yeah. Let's have this guy reroute. Go after this stuff instead. As a matter of fact, we'll tell him to fire point of, okay.
And the ready, man.
Okay. The Harrier. Go ahead and fire in here. F4 Phantom can evac. Okay, we got something hitting us here.
Where do you need us, sir?
Go ahead and just drop bombs on it. Baddie's coming in here. Go ahead and just drop crap on them.
Down on them crawlers.
Go ahead and hit them with rockets as well. They're not stopping, are they? Our tanks are on the way.
Target in sight. Adjusting aim.
Wow, we're actually doing this. According to that, we have 70% of the casualties we need. Really sure where I told that guy to fire. Put a bomb group in there. Have this guy go after this. You keep going. Oh, not really sure what you're up to. Just get out of there. Okay, we're being attacked by artillery. I missed where it was. Might even be really close. Classic bad guy strat.
You have something for me?
Use, Okay, so if it's just on the other end here...
Target in sight.
I mean, I could be wrong. It could be somewhere else. That Chinook dumped off a bunch of supplies, and still we don't have very many missiles. Okay, we got a unit in here. Tank. And we got anti-tank stuff in here. It presents itself. We'll be ready for it. Ah, okay. Start getting this guy moving over here. Let's have this guy fire. Not really sure where. Over here?
Flying in, weapons hot.
I mean, you're in the zone. I mean, I'm not really sure where their plane assets are. They're probably holding back on them, though, just because they're afraid of losing them. This looks like more armored stuff, so I don't know if the rockets are going to do much, but this is better than nothing. We have a fair idea. You know what? Let's start getting some artillery in here. We have it. We do know that they are around in certain areas.
Waiting new orders.
What are you doing? Get in there. Okay. You know there are baddies here.
An attack run.
You know there are baddies in here. And there's a baddie there.
Captain and his crew welcome.
Won't be there long. So we'll instead after this guy, I guess. He's also dead. Where the heck is this artillery coming from? Really would like to know. Is it here?
Making an attack run.
Yeah, there should be on target or very close to it. Not quite. Put him in there.
Attack run.
Okay, knock that guy out. Apparently this sight line is not good. Okay. Things that we have over here. Need 450 points. Can we be ballsy and make a move here? Where the hell are you going, buddy? Just have him evac because I have no idea where he's going. Alright, this Chieftain Mark 10, I'm going to have it move up this way. We may be able to find something. We should reinforce, I think. Let's have this tank help. Go up this way. Seems like they're attacking over here a lot. They also have a bunch of stuff in this area.
You aboard.
Grab some Chieftain Mark 10s and have them come over here. Help out. Okay. Now we know stuff's over here, so let's drop a bomb. This artillery is a real problem. I have to track it down. I just haven't in there.
You have something.
Have these guys stop. Another rain down there. Okay, here come the bombs. Not sure if they hit much of anything. But go ahead and keep dropping these. We're in this area. We do have a bit of a threat in here. I don't know if that was right. Can't really tell where this artillery's coming from.
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Okay, we only need 210 points. Let's have these guys continue to move up here. It really does look like they're going a big advance here. Let me guess. The advance there. Okay. Another group there we took out. What are you doing? Evac. Okay, so the one that's in mission. Fire here. Where they're going to be. Might have been late on that. It did move, so I guess it doesn't matter if it's a little... It's a little short. Okay, we're losing tanks over here. Have these guys back off a bit. Okay, we only need 95 points. So really, it's just a matter of tracking down some of this crap. Okay, knock this guy out. Okay. 35 points. This is a bunch of light stuff. We should be able to take it out with rockets. Okay, we got it. I'm really surprised we managed to get a total victory there. That's absolutely amazing. We only lost 275 points, so considering the kind of casualties we just did, that's really good. We also get 2 morale points, which is going to really help considering how low our morale was, and it's going to really hurt them considering how low their morale was. So, yeah, that's a lot of units we took out. Now, they didn't use their planes at all, and I'm really not sure why. We knocked out all of their attack helicopters. I mean, I don't know what these are, but we knocked out all their more threatening attack helicopters, I guess I should say. We knocked out a lot of their tanks, but they still have a lot more, so they'll still be able to throw a lot of armor at me, and they probably will in the future. But in any case, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. I'll try and make my save point here as well, because I think there's going to be another fight right after this. If there isn't, well, there isn't. Well, you know what? We could just hit OK and see what happens here. Okay, so there is going to be a fight here. So I'm going to try and save here. I think I can with the way that this game works. And we'll put the save here, and we'll have the next video be here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.